What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today we're going to be reviewing the new My Hero Academia Funko Pop wave. This wave is Plus Ultra just like my shirt says. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so before we get the video started, I want to change it up a little bit, and I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon subscribers, and a big thank you. Thank you guys so much. You guys help me do cool reviews like this, mystery box videos, unboxings, all kinds of different videos, so I appreciate the support so much. And if you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is always down below. You guys can get free gifts, you guys can get Patreon-only videos, and Patreon-only content, as well as other cool little perks, so you guys can check that out down below. But I just wanted to say a big thank you in front of the video versus after, so thank you guys so much. But anyways, we have the new My Hero Academia Funko Pop wave. It's finally here. A lot of you guys have been asking me when I was going to review it. The review is finally here. I'm super awesome, or I'm super excited. I'm super awesome. I'm super excited. Got my Plus Ultra shirt. Had to wear this for this. I'm super excited. So we have Azuki Midoriya. We have Overhaul. Not sure why they didn't name him Chisaki. We have Endeavour, Kurogiri, and Himko Toga. So this is going to be an awesome set to review. So I got my set from GameStop. For anybody wondering, that's where I got it. Now, I don't entirely know if GameStop is still in stock currently. I haven't checked in a few days, but last time I did check, they were in stock. So if you guys want to pick yours up, you can. If not, then they are still available on Amazon, I believe. But Amazon is not shipping out until September 30th. Well, pretty much the end of this month. So yeah, GameStop's been getting everything early, which I was rather surprised about because normally Amazon gets everything early. So GameStop's kind of beating everybody to the punch. But yeah, this is an exciting set. So you guys can still pick yours up, if you did pick your set up, let me know down below. And one thing I also wanted to mention really quick was the fact that the other half of this set is delayed, which includes, I'm going to try to remember all the variants. We have an Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Endeavour. We have Mina Ashido, and then also a Mina Ashido metallic GameStop exclusive. We also have a Sue, which is a translucent variant. And then we also have Tomo Shigaraki, and I believe that, Best Genus as well. I believe that's all of them that I know of. I believe that's all of them at least. So we got a few of the more exclusive variants and things like that that are delayed until I think April of next year or March. Oh, no, it might be March. So it's a few months into the next year. Not sure why half the wave released and then the other half didn't. I found that really weird personally, but I'm happy we got some of them and I can do a cool review for you guys. So let's make sure to just make this review Plus Ultra. So let's start with the first one. Let's start with, why don't we start with Azuki Midoriya here. So a funny thing about this, and I pointed out in another video, was the fact that they'll name him Azuki Midoriya here, but when he's in his full hero suit, they'll name him Azuki Midoriya instead of Deku. Really weird, but on his other pops, it's also named Deku. It's super weird to me how they name different pop boxes the wrong names and things like that. But anyways, show you guys off really quick. We got Azuki Midoriya there. This is him in his school uniform where he's holding the notebook where he puts all the heroes' quirks in and all the heroes. It's a really cool one. I actually noticed a detail on it when I turned it to the side, is his little full hero suit is scribbled on one of the pages. I thought that was a cool detail that they did. So let's take him out of the box here. Oh, did I show you guys the back? I want to show you guys, that's the rest of the wave, actually. Just to show you guys really quick if it'll focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. I don't know if it's going to focus, but on the back we have Best Genus, Tomo Shigaraki, and Mina Ashido. Those are the other common ones that we're missing currently, for the common wave at least, and then the exclusive release will happen next year. So, let's check out Deku here. Let's see how he looks. So he has a little pencil in his hand, or pen, and then the notebook, and then the little hero suit. It's really hard to see at an angle without closing one eye, but it looks really good. It's a very interesting detail to add. It's really cool when they do that. As well, sometimes they add little markings on the front flaps of the back flaps of the boxes. They didn't do it on this common wave, but most of the time they do it on random pops, which is kind of cool. Overall, the detail is pretty good. The hair on the hair paint is a little splotchy on the actual head itself, but overall I think it looks really great. The backpack detail is awesome. The boots and the just the uniform looks really good as well. But anyways, I'm going to give you guys a look really quick. There he is, Deku there. Looks kind of cool. Show you guys the backpack there. Looks good, the hair detail. It's a good looking pop, I will say. So we're going to set him down right here. Let's move the box over here. Alright, so let's move on. Obviously, I also wanted to tell you guys all of their quirks, even though if you're watching this video, most likely know. His is One for All, and you guys all know what that is. Comes from All Might. So let's move on. Next up, guys, we have the new Endeavour. So Endeavor's quirk is Hellflame, and that basically gives him the basic control over fire and to manipulate it however he pleases, pretty much. Complete control over fire, which is kind of crazy. That's a crazy element to have complete control over. So this one looks really good. It does have a lot of weight to it, I will say. But I think the other pop is just as heavy. Now, when I take this one out of box, I do want to see if this one's better than the other one. Because the other one's just kind of him standing like this, pretty much. Like, I'm Endeavour, #2 hero. But this one is more of like an action pose, and it does have a fire base stand, which looks really good. So, let's make sure to check this one out. Let's take it out of the box here, if I can get it. There we go. Perfect. So this is going to look really great, I bet. Like, I saw some out-of-box pictures, but out-of-box pictures don't really do it justice versus in person. And I can already see that it looks amazing. Did they use the same head mold as the other one? It kind of looks similar. I don't know. I haven't seen the other pop in a while. I'll probably off-camera, like, compare the two. But this, wow. That looks great. The little shoelaces on the flames. You got the flames going around the chest, and the chin flames, and the mustache flames. Eye flames, they look great. You got like the little flame punch going, and then he has a little fire base stand that he's kind of like lifting off of. That's really great. That's a lot of detail on him. I love the translucent fire look. I love when they do the base stands using their quirks or using the character's abilities. I think it really, really adds to the pop. All the paint is really well done on him. Really, really awesome. Is it just me, or does he kind of look like Chucky's dad from Rugrats? With the mustache. I don't know. That's just me. But that is a cool looking pop. That is pretty neat. I will say. Look at that. Look at the fire punch there. That looks great. That base stand is amazing. That's so freaking sick on the detail that they did on this one. I have to say this one's definitely better than the original GameStop exclusive release. And that one came in a My Hero Academia like mystery box style, like a collector's box with Baby Deku. But this one's definitely better. This should have been the original one, and then a new one should have been like a different variant for the like exclusive variant, or this should have been the exclusive variant, to be honest. This is a good looking pop. I really like this one. This is probably one of the most detailed ones in the set, but we still have 3 other pops to go over, so I can't say that just yet. So we're gonna throw all the inserts over there to give myself some more room. We'll start putting the boxes over here. All right. So next up, I want to do Kurogiri. Or Kurogiri. Is it Kurogiri? Is it like Kurogiri? Or Kurogiri? Like that. Kind of fast like that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, we have Kurogiri here. I'm going to say it like however I want to say it pretty much. But he looks pretty good. Deku just fell off. What are you doing, Deku? You want to leave the review? Stay. Thank you. But he looks good. I know he has like kind of like a translucent fade going on his dark fog. And it looks really, really good. So his quirk is called Warp Gate, and he can essentially control the dark fog that you see on the pop there. And he basically makes gates for it, or you can like kind of teleport with it, and you can kind of like put your fist through one and it comes out of another gate and like punches somebody in the face. It's a really, really interesting, unique quirk. Very, very useful. However, in terms of like power, it's not really like powerful unless you're going, I don't know, like it's very, very useful, and you can use it like to your strategic advantage, but personally in power I don't really think it's all there. There's plenty of other heroes that could totally just decimate him, but I'm not downplaying him at all. I'm not saying he's not strong. I'm just saying that in terms of like power, like if I had to give him like a out of 5 rating, I'd probably give him like a 3 out of 5, maybe a 2.5. I'm sorry to any Kurogiri fans. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. But anyways, this one looks really, really good. Very detailed. I love the dark purple on him, and I love that it kind of like fades out into a translucent up top, like almost cloud-like figure, and a gas. And it just looks so good how it just kind of, it almost looks like a crystal. It's kind of crazy how they did that. A lot of detail on here. And then like in his hands, it's also like translucent as well. So it starts out purple in the base of his hand, and then it goes out to be translucent, which looks really, really good. Love how they did that. The yellow eyes, just kind of like serious and like, I don't know. It's giving me like serious ghosts, like kind of in the dark, and those yellow eyes staring at you vibes. But it's a really, really good looking pop. Look at that. Give you guys a look at the back. Like, it looks like a crystal. They did really, really well with the detail on this one. I gotta hand it to Funko on this one. They did really well. So it does come with a base stand. His head has a lot of weight to it, so it makes sense. Okay, so let's see if he just stands pretty good. He does. He does. So I think, like I said before, I think he has a really great quirk. Just in terms of power, I don't know if it's entirely there. I'm sorry. But next up, guys, we have Himko Toga. So this is a really great one. So something about this one, I actually sold off the other variant I had, which was an AAA anime exclusive, because I liked this common variant better. I liked that she was in her full villain suit, and I liked that she had kind of the attachments and the mask going, and I think it just looks really, really good and much better than the other exclusive. It's kind of weird. In this wave, certain ones should have been the exclusives, personally to me, and then the ones that already released should have been, you know, the common variants. Now, Toga's quirk is transform, so she can essentially transform into anybody she wants and mimics them just by ingesting her blood. So that's why she has kind of like the little needle thing where she stabs them, takes their blood, and then ingests it. Kind of like when she turned into Ochako to trick Deku in that little battle they were having. So let's take her out of the box. Did I show you guys? I don't think I showed you guys the box. But she looks really good. So let's take her out. I want to see the mask up close and everything. I think it looks really, really good. Can I get her out without damaging her? All right, guys, so I got her open. It took me longer than I care to admit, so let's take her out of the box. All right, she's already looking great. Okay, I'm gonna set her box down here because it's kind of getting crowded up here. Look at that. Throw the inserts over there. So I realized I can't throw her insert entirely over there because she does have a base stand in it, because her head is kind of like wide. So now I can throw it over there. I got the base stand so she can stand. So let's check out the detail on her. So in terms of her little coat slash like sweater that she wears, the detail is really good, but the paint isn't all the way there. It's kind of like lacking in certain areas. It's a little like the quality control in this one's a little rough in a lot of areas. The shoes look really good. The socks, her skirt looks kind of roughly painted. The mask is really, really well painted though. I gotta give it to that. Her front bangs, however, I'm not entirely sure on that one. You guys can kind of see it. Show you guys a little close up of her. Her front bangs are kind of like roughly painted if the light hits it in the right spot. And then on top, you can kind of see where she's molded together. It's kind of just ugly when you kind of look at that. And then the back of her, like, I don't really know what her machine thing is called. I'm just gonna call it like an ingester, kind of. I mean, I don't really know what to call it. But what she uses to ingest blood, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool detail to add to the pop. And then she has the knife and slash blade in her other hand. So another thing is, if you look on the bottom, I don't know if everybody's is like this, but the bottom of her head there, it's really, really bad, like badly sculpted, kind of put in there. So if you turn it upside down, you can definitely see where it was kind of placed in with the body. So unfortunately, it's kind of like, it's roughly, like they should have probably painted over that more or something. The paint's a little rough in areas, but overall, she does look really, really good. I love how she looks. I love that I picked this one over the other one because this one looks way better. So let's stick her on her base stand, and then we will move on to our final pop. Let's see how well she stands. Pretty good, I will say. And lastly, for our review, guys, we have Overhaul. So I don't know why they didn't name him Chisaki. I don't know why they didn't go with his actual name rather than naming him by his, quirk. I know he goes by the quirk a lot, or a lot of people call him that. However, it's just kind of weird they should have named him. I don't know, personally, that's just me. I guess he is in his villain costume, technically, so maybe they plan to do a variant with his real name. I don't know. Funko does weird stuff sometimes, but this pop, it looks pretty good in box. I do have some questions about that mask, though, because it's looking a little weird. But we're going to take it out. We're going to check it out. So his quirk is obviously called Overhaul, and he can reassemble and disassemble anything he pretty much wants to, and create it any way he'd like. So basically, any kind of matter. It's kind of ridiculous. In terms of power, I give him a 5 out of 5, because that's just ridiculous on its own. Like, that's just overkill for a quirk. That's insane. I don't know. He's a pretty strong villain. Obviously, what Tomura does to him is kind of like, I won't say exactly to spoil it, but, you guys saw. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, let's take him out of the box. I do have some questions about this mask, though. I'm not entirely happy with how it looks. Let's just put his box down here. All right. Let's take him out of the insert. So he can stand on his own. Let's double check that really quick. We're good. Okay. So, one thing I can already say, I'm not a huge fan of his mask because I'm pretty sure, like I swear in the anime, it's more like triangle shaped. kind of like a beak versus like it's kind of really round here and very bulky, and I don't know, it looks like essentially fat rather than skinny and long. That's what she said. But yeah, it's a really great design. I'm really glad they made the character. In terms of his like clothing, the detail's really good. The paint is like, it's not 100%, but it is good. They even got like the little jacket pockets on it, which was really good. They got the tie going down, and then they also have like the little purple that goes around his jacket. Now that I feel like they should have flocked the purple around his jacket. I think that would have been a really neat detail. However, I'm not a big fan of that mask, if you guys can kind of see it. I feel like it should be more like straight versus curved, but that's just me. And then you can also see where it's kind of like roughly molded on the bottom for mine, but overall, we did get we got him as a character, so we can be happy about that, and I am happy about that because he is a cool looking character. That's just really my one complaint on him, that I feel like it should be more kind of straight edged versus curved. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna go look at a picture of him after. I know it's kind of curved, but I feel like it should be more straight edged. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. But overall, he looks like a cool pop. He's a really, really great one to add to the set. Can't wait to throw him up on the shelf there. But yeah, guys, this was our new wave set review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. And did you guys grab your set? Do you guys have your set? Let me know down below. I'd love to know. And who is your favorite character from My Hero Academia? So my favorite character, this is kind of a weird one because it's like All Might, but it's not All Might. It's like All Might in his weakened state. I love the look of him. I love the look of the pop. I think it looks fantastic. And then if I had to pick another character, ooh, I don't know if I could pick, oh, Toma Shigaraki. I love him. Oh my god, I love him as a villain. I love it so much. He's like one of my favorite villains in the show. All for One's cool, but I feel like Tomura has it. Like, he has it, the sadisticness down. He just has it down with the character. So I would love to get his pop signed by the voice actor. I love the voice actor, how he does the character. It's fantastic. But yeah, this was a really fun video to do. I'm excited I finally got the pops and that I could review them for you guys. So like I said before, I got mine from GameStop, so you guys can head to your GameStop, and I don't think they're taking pre-orders like in store, but they might have some sitting on the shelves because I did just recently see one at Box Lunch. I saw Overhaul. So they might be starting to pop in stores, and I'm on the East Coast for anybody wondering. So, new lineup, really, really great. So, like I said before, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below. And, of course, subscribe to stick around for all kinds of cool anime content, Marvel content, just really Funko Pops in general, Funko news. I do all kinds of cool videos, and yeah, every once in a while I do cool reviews on sets and things like that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to join my Facebook group and Discord. Really great communities over there. They are buy, sell, and trade folks, so if you've not joined them, make sure you do. And you guys can make a ton of friends. Also, make sure to join follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I update you guys the most and post when my videos go live, so you don't miss it. Of course, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so you not miss when a daily video comes out. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.